Hello there, everyone. You know who I am, E.T. Templar, alien crusader from beyond the heavens, here to entertain and destroy through the power of me magic. So, in this review, we are looking at the Dynasty Warriors movie on Netflix. So, the Dynasty Warriors movie on Netflix. Now, pardon my ignorance. I've never played the Dynasty Warriors games. They look fantastic and fun, and especially from what I've seen, how you play a hero and you air juggle people's asses like it's a Cirque du Soleil circus act. And by all means, always look like a fun series of games. I just never got around to playing them because I don't have or didn't really have a PlayStation at the time. In the future, when I play these games, maybe because it looks pretty interesting and fun. So, as far as video game movies go, this one's not too bad. It holds up with the video game content, and I think, as far as I know, it's true to story in the sense that the action is like kung fu, over the top, and so if you're into that, you're gonna love this game. And I think game movie and I think if you're an avid fan of the game, I think this movie translates well. But then again, keep in mind, I'm coming off as pretty ignorant with the game. But so far, from what I've seen in this movie, it's entertaining.
By His Majesty's secret decree, loyal warriors are hereby summoned to help purge China of its enemies. Our righteous army will defend the Empire against all threats and put an end to our people's suffering.
So basically, modern day China. Now, again, where I do this movie a discredit is my lack of information with the video games and who these characters are. But so far, there's a guy called Feng Lu. He's a big baddie who somehow stole one of these celestial weapons and has staged a coup in China. So now it's up to the heroes to um, replace on the throne the rightful emperor of China, and it's pretty great plot. And again, I ignorance in this as far as the video game characters and the characters in this movie. That's where I do a disservice to this movie. So with that, I'm not gonna give the movie any negatives on that because that's my fault. But so far, it's kind of difficult to follow if you're not familiar with the Dynasty Warriors lore like I am. But again, this movie does make up for that with the outlandish, like, action, martial arts action, and it almost plays off like a Power Rangers esque kind of movie. Like when Feng Lu first gets introduced, like there's some badass music playing, and it just reminded me of just a scene out of a Power Rangers show. And I'm sorry I keep referencing Power Rangers here, but that's just the feel of this movie. It's just great, over the top cheese. And there's also an Asian Ethan Ralph in this movie. So the one negative I have with this movie is that the action is kind of jarring because there's times where it's kind of PG, where you get the average stabbing Rice Krispie sound where it goes oh right, and the guy reacts, and at some points there's some blood and with spears, and sometimes there's not. So that's my only negative with this movie. But other than that, from what I've seen and from the gameplay, the very limited gameplay of what I've seen of Dynasty Warriors, this movie appears to be pretty spot on with the Dynasty Warriors gameplay aspect. Like, again, my ignorance here is showing quite a bit. But as far as video game movies go, this one's not that bad. And I would probably have to put it up there with the Doom movie, the original. Actually, let me look that up real quick. I think it was 2000. Yeah, the 2005 Doom movie. So that and Dynasty Wars, I think, would have to be pretty my favorite video game movies so far. Along with, even though the Resident Evil movies are pretty dog shit, the first one and second one, I enjoyed them a bit, but after that, that series really shit the bed. Paul W.S. Anderson is a hack, and he totally shit on the Resident Evil franchise. Whereas with Dynasty Warriors and Doom, it did follow the video game plot fairly well. I just loved Doom, the 2005 movie, because I watched it when I was pretty young, and I still freaking love that movie. I don't care. There's a lot of critics out there that say this movie sucks, and uh, it's. But I thought the plot to Doom, that's a video for later, was just, it was okay. So the thing that I see with Dynasty Warriors, the movie on Netflix, anyway, is that it seems like they just went with the plot of the video game. Again, I'm ignorant, so this movie could totally suck ass. I don't know compared to the story of the video game, but it appears that the plot is very video game centric. And like I said, I think all these characters, from what I've seen of the Dynasty Warriors characters in that, they all seem pretty spot on. The acting's well. So if you're looking for a good, fun video game movie, Dynasty Warriors on Netflix is pretty decent in my mind. And again, it rolls like a Power Rangers movie. So if you were ever a fan of the Power Rangers, in the past, then this movie's right up your alley. So it kind of that's the only thing I can reference this movie to, not the Dynasty Warriors games, because again, haven't played them, but that's kind of what it is. So there's something here to like for even people who've never played the Dynasty Warriors game. So this movie's pretty good. I'd say it's above mediocre, and there's something here for even uh, people who's never played the game. It's fun, entertaining to watch, and I would recommend it. And even if not, it's the over the top cheese action in this just it's fantastic. It's great. So, in this review here, drop a like, drop a dislike, comment your thoughts below, subscribe if you haven't already, and or check out the donation links down below. That would be cool. And if not, you watching this far into the video or in commenting, watching, liking, disliking is enough support already. So again, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. God bless. Stay happy. Stay healthy. And yeah, this movie's not too bad.
Strange.
A world ready for the righteous and the pure to inherit.
Don't believe in surrenders. No, I still got my saber, Reverend. Didn't turn it into no plowshare, neither.
I'm taking over this territory. From now on.